Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Kinfolk Farm. Appreciate you guys checking out my channel. My name is Shane. I just want to start by saying thanks again for Jason and Jaylena's little shout out with the armadillo hunt. It really helped my channel out. Appreciate all the new subs I got. Thank you guys so much for checking out our channel and subscribing and hanging in there with us. And appreciate all the happy birthday wishes I got this week while we were on vacation. We just got back yesterday, so we're pretty excited to be back home. Being 50 at Universal Studios, buddy, I'm telling you, the years are catching up with me. It was I'm actually happy to be home. But today, we just got home yesterday. Today we wanted to get in a deer hunt. We got some rain coming in. I believe this afternoon. It's about 68 degrees, slight little wind blowing out here today. We're at my son-in-law and my daughter's place, so pretty excited to be out here. This is the first week of gun season, so we're gonna get out here with a deer rifle today and see if we can't get put a little meat on the ground. For you guys that are new to my channel, give you a little heads up about what we do here at Kinfolk Farm. We raise a lot of meat. We raise a lot of things that are easy to raise, things that we can eat throughout the year, such as the quail, the chickens, turkeys. Turkeys a little struggle for us, but we raise honeybees. We raise our own pork. As far as pigs, we raise, and we try to shoot as many deer as possible. That's our red meat for the year. We don't have cows or goats or any of that stuff, but so if you're looking for a channel that's a trophy deer hunting channel, this is not it. I'm not really a hunting channel, but I love to hunt. I love to fish. I hunt for meat and I fish for fish. I'm not a trophy hunter or a trophy fisherman. So when we get out here today, if I see a doe, I don't wait around. I shoot her, put the meat on the ground, put the meat in the freezer. So, and I'm actually on a mission this year. Last year, I tried to video all these hunts last year, and it was just a complete disaster. Another thing is we're in a trophy county here in Georgia. We're in Meriwether County. It's a trophy county as far as bucks go. You're allowed 2 bucks per season, and they have to have 4 points on one side. So they have to be a pretty big buck for you to shoot. So you're seeing tons of spikes, 4-pointers, 6-pointers, and all these bucks that you have to let walk. And but the does, they're legal every day, and we're allowed 10 does per year, or 10 antlerless deer per year. So I'm out to get just as much meat as I can get, for the fact that we like to eat the best meat we can possibly eat. And I think deer meat is just one of those meats. It's real high protein, low fat, low cholesterol meat. It's just fantastic. And here in Georgia, deer are everywhere. So stick around. We're going to get out here and see if we can't put some meat on the ground. Now I'll shoot a doe, and if I see a big buck, which we have an 8-pointer on camera out here. He came through last week, and the guy that's on the property next to ours said he's been seeing him on his camera back and forth from our property to his property. So never know, we may see him. We're going to be hunting on a power line. We have a power line and another little road that cuts off the power line with a feeder at the end of it. So we got a lot of land to cover, but stick around. We're going to try to get a deer this morning. If not, I'm bringing my grandson back tonight, and we're going to try to get a deer with my grandson tonight. So stick around. Let's go get in the woods and see if we can't get us a deer.
Well, I think it's about time to go back to the truck. The rain is locked in here pretty good. We're gonna head back to the truck.
Well, everybody, that didn't pan out like I was hoping it would. We had a super hard rain come through. I toughed it out through the first little shower, and about 30 minutes later had a big shower come through, and it got the best of me. I couldn't stand it. I had to come on out. We got a huge storm coming up through Alabama, Mississippi and Alabama, and all that's going to hit us, and I think it's going to rain harder as the day goes on. So I was hoping to get my grandson out today and do some hunting with me, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it. But I think what we'll do now is run home, check on the chickens, the quail, make sure Mel and all the other turkeys are okay, and get ready, because a huge storm's supposed to be coming through. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some more hunting in the morning. But stick around, let's go check on the birds. Well, of course, we get back home, not raining whatsoever. Let's let these chickens out. These guys are waiting. Let's give them a morning snack. Mel! Mel wants in here. He wants to get his food out of those pipes. We put the high protein layer pellets in these pipes, and for some reason he can't figure to come from the outside into here and around. So, oh well. Let's go check on these quail real quick. Well, guys, this was the last batch that we just hatched off, and these jokers are looking great. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. They're just looking great. We're going to come in here in about, I want to say another week or so. Come in here in about another week or so and do some processing of our extra males. I think last night I counted that we had 36, I believe. It seems like we have a lot more males in this pen than we had in the other pen that we processed last week. But they're just looking great. I think, like I say, I think they're just about due to come in here and do some thinning out. I can't wait. I'm ready for some quail tacos. Now that I got all these ladies fed, they're starting to spread out through the yard. Of course, Mel, he's still in there eating. But these quail are looking great. These are the ones that we thinned out last week. These are the ones we thinned out last week, and they're looking great. This house, they actually started laying eggs already just before we started on vacation. We're getting 2 or 3 eggs a day out of here, so just starting to lay. And we're supposed to be getting towards the season where they don't lay, but I just think it's great. All right, well, they're all looking good. All the quail are looking great. They're full of food, full of water, looking perfect. This batch and this batch are going to be our egg layers coming into next spring, so we can just start hatching eggs about every 2 weeks. We're going to have that incubator fired up about every 2 weeks. We have 2 incubators. We plan on running both, so we're hoping to hatch out a ton of birds next year, next spring. This one, once we thin it down and get male to female ratio right, that'll be our 3rd house to go in the spring. So we'll have 3 quail houses, laying eggs, fire up 2 incubators, and just see how much quail meat we can put back for next year. We also have a brooder house full of about 38 quail, and this weekend I'm going to fire up the incubator again. Now all those that are in the brooder house and what we start hatching we'll actually try to put up for this winter. So stick around. Hopefully we get a deer hunt in this evening. I am really hoping, but it's not looking good, guys. All right, everybody. Well, we are back, right?
Right.
Where are we at?
At my farm.
At Mason's farm. That's right. I'm gonna quit calling it Jessica and Travis's farm. I'm gonna start calling it Mason's farm. And this is his place to hunt, right?
Yes.
Well, this morning we didn't have any luck. We gave it our best shot, but dang, the rain got us. They've been calling for rain all day. It hasn't rained, so we just decided we're going to come down here. I got a hunting umbrella. We're going to put it in the tree stand, and we're just going to hunt till we can't take it no more if it starts raining. We're hunting a different spot. We're hunting on the exact other side of the property this time, right?
Right.
And it's a pasture. I got a deer feeder in the middle of the pasture. It's actually my daughter's stand, but she's too pregnant to hunt, so we're going to take advantage of her not being able to hunt. But stick around. We're going to go give it another shot and try to get a deer, right?
Yes.
Let's do it, right? You ready?
Right.
All right.
What this button does? What this button does?
I don't know what. Oh, that turns on the air conditioning stuff. Well, I'm going to try to speak loud enough where y'all can hear me. We just seen one coming back into the stand. A little old small baby button bug. He enjoyed it. I'll show you what we're hunting. We're hunting a feeder out in the middle of this pasture. Yeah, I got it.
That was a good fire.
Huh?
That was a good fire.
Huh?
That was fire.
That was some fire coming out of it. Said mag, wasn't it? Well, we got him. We dropped that deer in its tracks.
Well, we got a deer sitting out there in the pasture. What do you think about that, buddy? Kind of neat, huh? Yeah. I'll show you. The feeder went off. And I think that sucker was bedded down right in there. He was in that pile. We walked right past him. We come down this little trail right here to get in. And I think that deer was bedded in that thick brush right there because he come out. When the corn feeder come out, he come out and just started walking straight to the feeder. Now, remember like I said earlier this morning, if I see a big buck, of course I'm going to shoot it. But in our family, we are meat hunters. Me, Logan, Destiny, Jessica, we are meat hunters. Don't get me wrong, we got a lot. I've killed a lot of big bucks, and there's some big bucks on this property. But it's early in the season, and this is his first opportunity to get a deer with his pawpaw, and we're not going to let it slide. Let's get down while we got a little daylight, and let's see if we can go get this thing. It's laying right out there in the field. This is going to be great. Come on, he's right over here by the feeder, I think. Nice little doe. What do you think about that?
Yes.
Yeah? We get to fire up that grinder now, don't we?
Yeah. I wish I shoot him in the tail.
Well, everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. We didn't get a deer till the last minute. I hope it showed up on camera okay. That was super fun, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Mason's first deer with his pawpaw, and hopefully hundreds more to come. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that. I just don't know what to say. That's our first little deer. Nothing big, but like I told y'all earlier, we'll put a little meat in the freezer. Got it tagged out. Nice little small doe. We're super excited to have it, and we'll eat every bit of it. We love deer meat, don't we?
Yeah.
Somebody's tired. He was barely hanging on there at the end. I told him, here come a deer, and he couldn't see it. He finally spotted it out in the field. Like I said, it must have been in that brush pile and worked its way straight to the feeder 2 minutes after that feeder went off. So just worked out perfectly. And in the state of Georgia, baiting is legal. So if anybody has any questions about that. But guys, oh my goodness, I really appreciate all you guys watching our videos. Do us a favor. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm coming back out here tomorrow and hopefully do this again. So this time I'll be by myself in the morning. Maybe tomorrow evening we'll get Mason back out. But guys, we really appreciate it, and we will see you guys on the next video.
Right.